Hey, what's up, Mr. I am back again in Lore Master's Chamber for the final time to bring you, last but not least, the Fire Brandon Minion. I expect great things out of this minion right off the bat because he is one of the 3 recipients of the new spells with this content update that we're having. He casts Hephaestus, or Hephaestus, potato, however you want to say it, which is a really good butt kicker of a spell. So, without waiting any further, I'm going to summon him up. I'm going to give him 10 rounds, and hopefully he'll cast that new spell at least once, and maybe even a couple of times would be great. Oh, look, right off the bat, he wants to cast it. He's eager, rared, and ready to go. That's what I like about the Fire Minion in this whole setup. The Fire Minion, the Storm Minion, and the Myth Minion each have those bonus attack cards, and they really don't have a problem using them at all. At all. So let's see what he does for damage with this thing once he gets himself all fired up and hitting. I really love the animation for this one too. Queen Calypso is my favorite. Maybe I'm biased, but it is. But this was my second favorite. I really would. I would love to see that glowing sword as one of our new wand drops. That would be awesome. Look at that bad boy. So he does his damage and casts up a bubble, which is not too bad at all. I think it'll be interesting though in the fire school of things if that damage was a DOT damage. It just kind of goes with that school now. You know, damage over time for fire is just, it's kind of classic now. I would like to see that spell do damage over time. I really would. Okay. Here I'm going to take a blast from Catalan just because, well, Lore Master can do it. Of all of the minion spells so far, I have to say I did like the Storm the most, but I liked it the most based on the fact that he glitched Queen Calypso for me every turn, and he pounded Lore Master down like she wasn't nothing but a roadside beggar. I mean, nothing. And let's see. Okay, he casts up a shield. So he's doing a little bit of shield casting. I was going, okay, he's going to cast up a shield. Now he's going to cast up an aura. I expect to see a few more meteor strikes out of him. I figure that's what he'll do. I don't expect to face this every round. Anyway, let's see what he does here. I kind of lost my train of thought for me. Yeah, there's a meteor strike. I kind of lost my train of thought for a minute there. I'm wondering how many of you are going to be using the Brandon minions in your quest lines or in your questing PvE. As you know, you can't use these cards PvP at the moment. But I'm really curious as to how many of you think these cards are good enough to use in your questing for like help with bosses and whatnot. If you have an opinion about it or if you have a vote about it, by all means, leave it down there in the comments. I want to see what you guys think about these Brandon cards. I've done a showcase or a demo or what have you on all of them now. This is the last one. And I haven't really seen a lot of feedback either way about having the Brandon cards or if they're even worth farming for, or even better, the gems, because this does come in gem form as well. So I would really like you guys to tell me what it is that you think about these cards. See, he's doing okay on hits, but I think I might just end this one for him. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm resisting doing it so far. I've been resisting doing it so far. And I'll give him another turn, maybe 2, something like that, to produce something for me. And he fizzles. Oh, goodness. That was not what I expected. Look, he's got a ton of pips now. And okay, there we go. Another Hephaestus. Nice. So there's 2 of them. Now he's got a bubble up. I'm going to see if it does any significant extra damage. You have to excuse me. I'm quiet for a minute. I just love watching that spell. It's got a blade and an aura. Ooh! Woo-ha! So he can hit when he wants to. I think that would be very useful against a boss. Very useful indeed. Even though I haven't found a ton of use out of and right after the meteor strike. Yeah, he's definitely one of the better, more active minions to have. I kind of wish, and that's another idea I might come up with for Through the Grapevine, is like these off-school minion cards. For instance, this Fire Minion. I'd like to see minions like this on a generic pip table. And that means that any pips, any 5 pips, could be treated as the same. In other words, it only takes 2 power pips and a regular pip to cast it if you're fire. I think these should be a universal pip summoning. Just like how Balanced Blades hit for any school. I would like to see a set of pips that do things like summon these kind of minions for any school. Instead of having to wait till you have 5 pips or have a mastery amulet. Just for spells like this, mind you. Alright, there she goes. I finished her up for it. But yeah, I'd like to see that. A summon spell with any use pips. Alright guys, anyhow, that is it while I'm rambling on. That is it for Firebrand and Minion and the end of the series. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, take that like button and give it a good hard smash as well. Share and subscribe because it's really going to help me out. Until next time, guys, this is Mystic reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace! Hey, what's up, gamers? Mystic. I am here again in the Lore Master's chamber, having fought the Lore Master for probably the thousandth time, and yet again have gotten no Lore Master spells. I'm sure all of you can feel my pain in this thing, so I've decided to go at this from a different angle for just a minute. I'm going to dump 10,000 crowns